What's up, guys? It's been a while since I've done a video. It's been about a week and a half, but I decided I was gonna wait a little bit just because there's a couple things I really want to get, and this is gonna be a horror filled update. I've been in the mood for horror films, so the first thing I got, well, before we get to horror, let me get to Heroes Season 3, which I have not seen yet. In fact, I've only seen Season 1, haven't seen Season 2. I've been really lacking on that. I hear it's great, and I heard this is awesome. So, looking forward to watch this. Just give me time, and I'll watch it. You can see back there, my nephew's playing some Call of Duty 4. I'm not big on games, but that kid loves video games, so whatever. Anyway, um, let's just move right in. I'm gonna start off with some of the Blu-rays first, and then I'll go on to the DVDs because those are way more impressive. Uh, First off, we got Drag Me to Hell, the Sam Raimi film. Honestly, I like this movie. It was both scary and funny. It's a really nice balance, just like American Werewolf in London. I loved it. It was it was quite interesting. It was a fun ending. I liked it. I liked the movie all around. It was quite funny and scary at the same time. Then we got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, 2003. This one, it's good. I like this movie. But I think I like the original one way more. It's the scary. For me, it was the scariest movie I've ever seen when I was a kid. My cousin convinced me that that shit was real, and I saw that. I was completely blown away. I was scared. I scared out of my mind. I could not sleep. So that's a movie I couldn't sleep to. So next up, if you remember, a couple videos ago, I said that I needed to start on my Friday the 13th collection. So I've started, and so far I've got Friday the 13th Part 1 Uncut. We all know that Jason Voorhees isn't the killer in this one. And of course, we got Part 2 with the lenticular cover. The other ones that were at Walmart, I found it at Walmart, but all these covers were jacked up. I mean, they were torn. It was gross, so I didn't even bother getting it. So I got it. This one was pretty much intact, but the other one was torn up and it was ugly and did not look very well. So I hate that. I hate that. But anyway, another one is actually one that I used to love when I was a kid. It's not so much horror, but it is a Halloween themed film, and it's The Addams Family 1 and 2. I usually don't get movies like this with two movies in one disc or the little packs like that. I usually like getting the individual ones, but I've had such a hard time finding Adam's Family Values that I just had to get it. It was like $7 at FYE, so I picked it up. And I already have the Adams Family, so I'll probably be giving that away or something. I'm not sure yet. And finally, for my DVD Blu-ray update, this is something I've been wanting to get since I first started collecting movies, and that was back like in 2001. Yeah, I've been collecting movies since like 2001. But this is awesome. I saw this. It was the last box that they had at FYE. I literally just picked it up a few hours ago. I can't wait to watch them all because I've never seen them all. I've seen bits and pieces of all the movies, but never got to see the whole thing. Of course, I am talking about the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. This thing comes with every single film from Nightmare on Elm Street to The New Beginning, or yeah, The New Nightmare. I'm sorry, New Nightmare. Uh, as you can see, that is fucking cool. Uh, it's got the. This is such a fucking awesome set. Yeah, I know that fucking sucks. When I pulled off the sticker, that thing tore off. But anyway, it doesn't matter. This thing, even though they're releasing the new, apparently they're already making the remake, and there's already a trailer for it. But I wouldn't care if they made a new box set, because I don't think you'd be able to top this. The way it looks, it's the swagger. It looks beautiful. Even though it's one of these stupid snapper cases, it's an awesome DVD set. And I already have the Nightmare on Elm Street 2 disc edition, and I'm gonna keep it because of the features and everything. But I'm gonna keep this thing for sure. Yeah, I mean that is fucking cool. So yeah, I don't know. These past 2 weeks, I've just been in a Halloween kind of mood. So yeah, those are all my DVDs and Blu-rays. Also, last video I completely blinked out and I forgot to tell you. I was gonna make a little movie review of Zombieland and tell you what I think, and I completely forgot. So I'm gonna give that to you right now. I saw Zombieland like the week of my birthday, and I thought it was funny as hell. It's a great combination of horror and comedy. That it seems to work out better that way. When a horror movie's trying to be too scary, it ends up not being scary at all. Sometimes, where it's just a good example of that for me would be the whole Child's Play series. The first film, straight up horror. That's it. There's no comedy element to it. Once you start getting into the second and third one, it became kind of dull and stupid. But then they started making more, and they became funny. And that's, I think, if you're gonna make a horror film, you have to have a really good balance of horror and comedy, set up in one in the horror film. So I thought that it works for horror films. Like I said, kind of like the Drag Me to Hell. It's both scary and funny, but like I said, I think you have to make those films, appeal to everybody, and it can't just be funny, or it just can't be horror. It's a good combo. So obviously, like the Evil Dead trilogy are all like that, and they all work. Another one that kind of was like that was this. I just remember watching a couple of those middle ones, and they were kind of dumb, and because it was just trying to be way too scary, and it just didn't work. But yeah, I think if you're gonna make a horror film, you gotta have your comic relief in it. And so Zombieland, badass. Except that guy, I forgot his name already, but his voice sounds exactly like Michael Cera. I could have sworn that's his twin, but either way, it was still fun. I liked him in it. I just wasn't crazy about it. The scene with the celebrity, zombie is hilarious. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, so I'll just leave it at that. It was just a perfect movie. I thought it was fun, action packed. It was perfect, I think. The other film I literally just saw an hour ago was Paranormal Activity, and it was pretty scary. It was good, but that's what I hate about That's what I hate about the internet sometimes. They hyped it up so much. I was expecting this really scary, creepy movie that was gonna creep me out and keep me awake for hours, and I'd be scared and be thinking about it later on. I doubt it. I mean, that movie was at best was scary, but I mean, it didn't leave a big impression on me. Maybe it's just because, yeah, and you guys might feel the same way. We've all seen way too many horror films, and we all are numb to the horror. So that's pretty much all I gotta say. I'm running out of time, so I'll see you guys later.